Hi everybody and welcome back to my basement once again. Today I'm gonna talk about something super important to me. In fact, this is the first fully 360 drone in the world. And before I tell you everything there is to know about this, please remember to like, subscribe and comment on this video. Let me know if you remember this drone. Because this drone actually is from spring 2019, it's so old, and me and my friend Bruno Sisti, Druno, check him out in the description below, had this crazy idea of basically tearing apart an Insta360 One X and build a drone around it, so the field of view of the camera will be completely 360 and not show the frame of the drone. And actually it worked amazing, and we did, this is the second prototype. There was also the first one I'm gonna show you right now, and we call this Project Squid because I don't know why it looks kind of a squid. Don't ask me, it was I was pretty bad with naming at the time. But this drone went basically under the radar. You see, it's a bit mangled up right now because basically I was tearing it apart because I want to make a 2022 version. I want to work again with it because it's a good idea and it has a lot of potential. And then I remembered I never really talked about it. And it's a shame because this was such a beautiful project at the time. And for the time it was even crazier. And we only did a couple of videos with this drone, posted on social media and put it on the shelf because it was kind of hard to work with, and it had the problem that the lens is sticking out at the bottom and every time you land it scratches. And still is a big issue with all the modern iteration of this drone basically. And that happens because we have to use dual camera system basically. If you use 4 camera system, if it existed, first of all, like having cameras on all the corners, it will be better for landing at least. Of course when you crash they're gonna crash again, but much better than landing for sure. Another issue we had in 2019 was that components were not really good, like these Raystar motors, they sucked, really sucked. And the first all-in-one board right here, 3S, yeah, we did the best we could, but now it's 2021, components are so much better for Cinehoops. They can carry more weight, they are lighter, and just better overall. And also, I feel like I'm a little bit better than of a designer right now, so I can make something better. And this was not something I would recommend building to people, because just look at this. Every component inside was hot glued, and I cannot recommend something hot glued, you know. So, time to make a proper drone, time to make something very cool. And also I want to try and make this digital, maybe with a naked Cadex Vista. I don't know if it's possible and still be sub 250 grams. I don't know. This is the first video I wanted to record before I tear this apart and start working on it. And also I want to know your input. If you have ideas, and maybe someone suggested putting a servo on it, so when you land you can drop the servo and land on that. And we can make it work at this scale. And if you don't want to use this, remember there is Stan FPV, and he makes a beautiful one that you can use the Insta1R on that and you are set. You don't need to fiddle with anything really. But I want to make something this small because it's very nice for indoors. Be able to fly and point the camera everywhere. You saw the videos. One last thing for this video, I want to show you the components inside so you have an idea of how it went together basically. And here is the little drone. It will use 300 milliamps 3S batteries that will be slotted inside here. It was a mess, it was a pain, like to connect and to make everything fit inside. Every time it will break. The design, as I told you, was really bad. That's why we didn't really advertise on it or anything. Let's open it so you can see the inside. And the issue with this drone basically is nothing has to be outside of this line, outside of the camera line, not even an antenna, nothing, because then you see it in the camera footage and you don't want it. So everything was basically hot glued inside, like the antenna, the VTX, the camera, and also the back antennas were hot glued at the outside. And yeah, this kind of drone has a lot of limitations, but we can make it work. This is the top lens. Basically, it's a ribbon with a lens and a sensor. Then we have the bottom one, which is of course on the bottom, same thing, it's mirrored, they are not interchangeable, I guess. And here we have the motherboard of the Insta360. There are the buttons, power on and record at top. And also there is an optional naked screen, as you can see. And I wanna have this fit inside the new drone I'm gonna make, because it's very, very, very useful, even if you can use the phone app, so it's not a big deal. And this main board, it's a bit of a mess. Here there is the connection for the power, the input, and I don't know, there is a board on the side, and of course a board on the back where the ribbons for the lenses connect, as you can see. And that's pretty much it. The SD card slot is at the back, so this is forced to be put like this, and we had this slot to put the SD card. If I were to make a drone now, my idea would be, I have this board right here, then here I have the flight controller with the naked vista, and then the lens goes all the way out, and there is enough space to put FC and vista here in the middle, and then the battery will fit on the front of the drone. And also these propellers will be here, like one here and one here, so it's a little bit more centered. I don't know if it makes sense, I'm gonna make some SketchUp. Follow me on Instagram, and I'm gonna post my updates there, maybe also revive the Facebook group. Check it out in the description. And everything else inside here is pretty much old components like Raystar motors, all-in-one. This was the first small all-in-one flight controller. This was for small drones. It was amazing at the time, but now it's so old. Damn, this hobby grows so fast. And that's it. And that's all for today and for this little drone. I'm gonna tear this apart and hopefully make a new beginning for it, because it's worth it. As always, remember to like, subscribe and comment on this video. Let me know if you like this kind of project. And as always, thank you for watching, stay safe and happy flying. Bye! My camera is super far away today.